Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Step Into... the movies with Derek and Julianne Hough. This is... aren't they with Dancing in the Stars, right? Dancing in the Stars? Yeah, they're dancers. They're basically ballroom dancers, and this is a special episode kind of thing that is made in 2022, released in 2022, latter, let's just say, part of the pandemic era, where everybody was still not completely coming together, but hey, let's just make new programming that can be fun. And it's 42 minutes long, so it's not that long. It probably premiered on ABC at some point, and yeah, you can see where the commercial breaks are. Like, coming up, they'll have little breaks and show you what's to come, and that makes sense, right? Anyway, if you already know and love these two, that's just a reminder, they're not married, they are siblings. So if you feel any sexual tension between the two of them, that's on you. That is just you. So I had to double check to make sure that it was, in fact, they were. I've seen them before in other stuff we've had on Disney Plus, but I can never retain the fact that they are siblings and they dance together a lot, but also with lots of other people, including some celebrities. You even get to see John Stamos show up, and Ariana DeBose, and so yeah, I got a lot of little special guest appearances in this. And what they're doing here is really just recreating big dance sequences in their own sort of style, in their own way, from major films, even a film based on a musical like Chicago. There's even just sort of little bits that he and she do separately. Like, he does a Footloose scene of Kevin Bacon in the warehouse, and actually gets interrupted by Kevin Bacon via FaceTime. So that's how you can still tell it's part of the pandemic. It's all just good, lighthearted fun. It's, if you like movies like La La Land, Chicago, Dirty Dancing, Singing in the Rain, there's a bunch. I'm already blanking on half of them. But there's other people, such as, I didn't realize that Kenny Ortega, the guy, Disney, who does all the dancing choreography for Descendants and High School Musical and everything else, like a ton of other Disney stuff, he did the choreography for Dirty Dancing. Sorry, Kenny, I didn't realize that. At other points, Baz Luhrmann even shows up when they decide to do a sequence from Moulin Rouge. They meet, as you do in Hollywood, you meet Baz Luhrmann at the Chateau Marmont. Yeah, that's, if you have no idea what that means, you're not ever in Hollywood or know anybody or anything regarding Hollywood, and that's okay. That's okay. You can still enjoy the dancing, but Chateau Marmont is pretty much kind of an exclusive. You gotta know somebody or be wealthy enough or famous enough to stay there in Hollywood, and yeah. Tourists can't just check in, let's just say that, and hoping to meet a famous person on the veranda. It's a big part of Hollywood history, so it's worthwhile checking out. I have a feeling a lot of people either overdosed and or died there. So, in the 70s and 80s and probably 90s. But yeah, anyway, dancing with the stars, literally. So yeah, in this, let's see who else we got. We got Charlie D'Amelio, I said Ariana DeBose, Jenna Dewan, Harry Shum Jr. Yeah, so yeah, Amber Riley does some singing as well. She does her version of Roxanne from The Police, but technically from Moulin Rouge. So yeah, it's they break up the dance sequences with some very scripted, behind the scenes workshopping moments, like the two of them discussing, oh, what kind of song do you want to do next? Well, I think we should do something like this. Oh, well, I agree with you, that would be great. How about we call that person? It's all scripted. It's nothing organic. There's nobody, no people, regardless of how beautiful they are naturally, there's no two people just standing around looking beautiful in a warehouse in LA just going, well, why don't we just call John Stamos? It just doesn't happen. So, but Oh, it's good. It's just good fun if you like the stuff. Oh, they do, one of the first things they do is Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Fever. Sorry. And so you get a whole number of different eras in musicals featured throughout this, and and you get to see them experimenting with different types of dance, because if you've seen the Dancing with the Stars thing, they are ballroom dancers, and disco isn't necessarily ballroom dancing, so you get to see them sort of experiment with different things. So yeah, honestly, if you're not into dancing or anything else, my opinion on this will not change it whatsoever. It's not the kind of thing I would have picked to watch myself at all. They're fantastic. They're talented. They seem like wonderful people. It's just not something that interests me to watch. And I mean, I've loved movies like La La Land and things like that, and of course Saturday Night Fever and Moulin Rouge and things like that. But I didn't necessarily go, oh, I really need to see a dancing movie. I never really chose to see those movies for those reasons. So, it's lighthearted, it's fun, it's worthwhile if you're a fan of Derek and Juliana, and I imagine with the fact that it's step into ... there might be more, or there might soon be more, that they might do step into television. All the dancing that has happened in television over the years, or step into Broadway. I don't know. They could do a whole lot of stuff. Step into video games. I want to see them do The Legend of Zelda. Why not? Let's do Resident Evil 4. Why not? Anyway, that's that. I want to see that episode. I will watch that episode just to see what the heck they do. I could burn that. I could just really ruin this with a lot of bad humor right now. So let's just move on to the next episode.
64.
64. 64. Come on. 64. Overshot it. Okay. Documentary. There's a lot of documentary reality shows, things like that on this. This is not necessarily a documentary. This is a reality type show featuring our favorite pet lover, Cesar Millan. This is Cesar Millan, Better Human, Better Dog. So yeah, that's what we'll watch. I think it's a series, so if it's not, it's probably just a special, but because there's a lot of Cesar Millan stuff. If it's just a series, we'll probably watch one episode, and I think I'll get the gist of it. So Cesar Millan, Better Human, Better Dog, in the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow with that.